And welcome everyone again to some more Legend of Zelda, and I actually prepare myself by changing my icon, as you can see in the top left corner. Yeah, well, I mean, if I was playing The Legend of Zelda, it would be pretty weird to still keep that Mario icon. And honestly, the color of the background, it actually is pretty similar to the background of the game cover of The Legend of Zelda, so let's get going. So basically yesterday the main things I've done is, well, picking up this armor, and well, I found a warp that basically takes me all around the overworld without much trouble. So I will say that overall I made a lot of progress. But anyways, what matters is that I was in the 5th dungeon, and apparently, I mean, there's a kind of like a secret thing where you have to defeat like 5 Black Knights plus another 6 Black Knights after that, and that's gonna be pretty hard to do, but it seems like the only thing that I can do right now. Also, it seems that the boss of Say dungeon, you need the bow and arrow to defeat him. So for that I will have to get 80 rupees if I want that. If I want the arrows, I already have the bow. Problem is, a viewer told me 2 days ago that apparently using the bow and arrow costs you rupees, so it's not like you can just endlessly fire arrows. You need, in this case, ammo, which is the rupees, right? That's kinda dumb, but that's fine. I mean, could be worse. And I think the best idea to go to the 5th dungeon is by walking instead of using the warp, so that way I can just farm rupees along the way. And this Aquaman guy is so annoying. Oh, I blocked that, I don't know how, but I will take it. Alright, I'm actually pretty close to 80 rupees. Guess I got lucky with the drops. But it seems that these worms, for the most part, have a lot of drop radio. I mean, mostly the brown ones, but this one's also drop a lot of things. Nice. These spiders are pretty hard to kill without getting hit. It's a pretty challenging thing, if I have to say. Also, the dungeon is right here, but I think I should keep walking to... Oh, damn it, I got trapped in the loop. Whatever. I was gonna say that it might be better to try to farm some monsters so I can get rupees, but that's fine. I mean, I'm probably gonna be farming inside the dungeon too, so whatever. So basically this dungeon has a couple of pretty specific things, and I'm gonna show you right now why. So first of all, this room leads you to another room at the left, but this dinosaur, which looks like Triceratops, the only way you can kill them if you stuff them with 2 bombs. And when I say stuff them, I literally mean stuff them. because the explosion doesn't do anything if it's on the outside. They have to actually eat the bombs, and if they eat 2 of them, they die. And when that happens, if you kill the 3 of them, the door at the left opens. Problem is, I wouldn't want to spend bombs every time I will want to go there, so there is a shortcut here that actually leads you to this room. And the reason why I found that out is because if you reach this room from the upper door, basically there's no escape even after you defeat every single mummy here. So the only way out is by basically bombing. Unless you can actually push a block. I didn't try that. That would be pretty fun if the only thing I needed to do was pushing a block. But I think I did try it and it didn't work. So the only way to get out of this room is by bombing either side. The right one takes you to the start basically, and the left one takes you to this room that is full of Black Knights. And these Black Knights basically are pretty tough, and they're also pretty fast. And I didn't mean to do that. So that means that it's pretty hard, because the only way to get to the staircase is by pushing one of the blocks. But if you want to push that block, the only way you can do that is by defeating everyone first. And once everyone is defeated, then you can push it. And that makes it pretty hard because, as I say, these guys are pretty tough. They take a lot of hits to kill. And if that wasn't enough, they also hit you pretty easily, because the direction on when they walk, like the walking patterns on these enemies are not really that obvious. I mean, sometimes it feels like they are tracking you down for the most part, but some other times they just mind their own business. So it's not a fixed pattern that you can predict. It's more unpredictable than anything, so that gets pretty hard. And like I said, they also take a lot of hits to kill, so you will be fighting them for a pretty long time, which is the worst part of all. And of course the thing with these knights is that you can't hit them from the front. You have to either hit them from the sides or from the rear. And that's also really hard, because, as I say, the patterns aren't really fixed. They are pretty ambiguous for the most part, so you really can't predict where, like for example there, the fact that he was gonna suddenly turn around is something that you can't predict. Like, you know it might happen, but you don't know when. And that becomes pretty hard to defeat them. Of course, the most effective way to actually kill them is by using bombs. But as you know, bombs are not unlimited, and I actually need them for what's about to come. So yeah, that's the problem. Of course, the most effective thing here will be if I had a better sword, but I still can't have it, because in order to have the better sword, I need to get, I think, 1 more heart. I don't know how many hearts I need, but I assume it's gonna be 1 more. So once I get 9 hearts maximum, I can probably access that sword, which is in the graveyard. Also, these bats are better to kill with the boomerang, since basically in this room you can't move in every direction. You can only move horizontally and vertically, only on the staircases. Let's switch to bombs again. So basically this is not really a shortcut, it's kind of like a secret passage to the upper side of the dungeon. And if I go left, you will see a lot of Black Knights with a similar, puzzle as as the last time. Basically, I'm pretty sure that that block has to be pushed around to achieve something, or maybe they will drop a key or something like that once everyone is defeated. But the most important part is that there is this weird room that... oh, I forgot that there were bats here. That basically, at first glance, it has absolutely nothing, right? It looks like an empty room, and it might as well be an empty room. But as you can see in the map, there is a room at the right. Like if I go downwards, there is basically the room that you get by normally going through the dungeon. But if you go right, there's a room that you never see. Like you can't have access if it's not from here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you can't access it from here, then I don't know how to get to that room, but we're gonna try. And alright, yeah, it was obvious. I mean, if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be any other place. So let's see what's this. Is this an old man? I bet you would like to have more bombs. Well, I bet you don't know shit. No, for what? For 100 rupees? Oh, maybe he means that my bomb limit will be increased. Well, I mean, that's pretty good, but I still don't have 100 bombs, so... yeah, I would like to have more bombs, but for 100 rupees, no, screw you. At least not now, especially if I'm saving for the arrows. Also, I wonder if there is gonna be a shortcut to the lower part here. Okay, no, there's no shortcut there. Maybe there's a shortcut here? No. Alright, well I just wasted 2 bombs, but that's fine. I mean, the positive part about this room right here, that has 6 Black Knights, is that at least the room is way more open than the last one. So, even if this is still really hard to do because of all of the Black Knights that are here, it's still a lot easier than the previous one. Damn. They are still gonna kill me, right? But that's fine. That's to be expected. Like, this is the hard part of the dungeon. So I don't expect to beat this easily. At least not with this sword. Also, something crazy about those Black Knights is that normally if you have the normal armor that you get, that you know, you are from the very beginning, the green armor, they deal 2 hearts of damage. 2 hearts of damage is a lot for hit. Like each hit deals 2 hearts of damage, and that's just insane. So the only reason why they only deal 1 heart of damage is because of the blue armor that I'm wearing. If it wasn't because of that, I will probably be dead pretty easily. So basically the reason why I'm even trying to fight these mummies is because, well, they drop bombs for the most part, and bombs, as I say, they are pretty useful here. For things like that, basically. Even then, bombs are pretty useful for like crowd control, but outside of that, they don't really deal that much damage to these Black Knights. So it's not like they really have much of a damn it, I screwed up. They really don't have that much of a weakness against bombs. It's just that they are useful because no matter where you place them, they are still gonna damage them, which is great. But yeah, outside of that, there's not much more. And what a douchebag, there we go. At least he dropped a heart. If I'm not mistaken, they take 4 hits before they die with this sword. Maybe with a better sword they will take 2 hits, which will be really nice if that was the case. But right now, yeah, they only take they take 4 hits to kill, it seems. I don't know how that hit, by the way. Okay, at least one of them died. But as you can see, their pattern, their walking pattern is not obvious. And that makes it pretty hard. And the worst part is that you can even use the boomerang to stop them, even when they are not facing you. They still don't care about the boomerang. Basically, they don't care about anything outside of bombs and, of course, your sword if you're hitting them from the sides or from below. Sorry, from the back, I mean. Well, it would be nice if I could hit something. That would be really good. Well, whatever, screw that back. Yeah, no shit. Alright. So basically here we are again faced with a lot of Black Knights. And I'm about to die already. So you can tell that that didn't go pretty good. Yeah, it's a big problem because it's a pretty hard zone. Maybe what I'm gonna do is actually try to buy the arrow so I can at least defeat the boss of this dungeon. And then when I have enough hearts, I might claim the best sword so I can face those Black Knights more easily than I can do right now. I can also try going for the... what's it called? The... 7... no, not the 7, the 6th dungeon. Which I basically got stuck because there were a lot of enemies on a room that were pretty hard to beat. But that's about it. I can maybe do a lot better now that I have this armor. Nice. And these creatures right here are pretty good for loot. I call them creatures because I really don't know what they are supposed to be. Like, at some point they might look like minotaurs. I'm not entirely sure. Also, the dungeon was in here, right? The 6th one? Or no, I think I'm mistaken. I don't even remember what was in here. Oh, more monsters. Well, I should have seen that coming. Come here. Am I supposed to catch you if you're... Okay, there we go. So what's in here? Oh, more monsters. Well, you know, I think I never reached this area because I always got killed by these enemies. Oh, I think there's nothing here. Well, maybe I could try bombing one of these walls and see if something opens up, but I'm not sure. Doesn't look like that's the case. Although it's pretty suspicious that this corner will have absolutely nothing. Maybe one of these rocks is actually useful if I move them around or something. Also, being able to throw swords when you're full health is pretty good. The problem is, of course, that you have to be full health and nothing else. Oh, and also with the shield I have, I can block the swords. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can push at least one of these. I mean, otherwise this place wouldn't have any purpose to be here. So I will assume that at least one of these rocks can be pushed around, right? Right? No? None of them? Alright. Not even a bomb here is gonna do anything. Wait, I don't have bombs equipped. Oh, that's pretty weird. I had to say that this place is completely useless. Probably it isn't, and I'm definitely missing something. But I really don't know. Also, I think I have never been to this place either. Oh, I forgot that I got hit. Damn it. Let's see if I can defeat these flying things. They are so annoying to deal with. And some of them, they just spin forever. Let's see if I can push one of these rocks at least. Oh boy, it seems that I can't. That's pretty strange. I mean, sure, they can be here for decoration and stuff. But they definitely don't seem to be here just for decoration, if I gotta be honest. What happens if I bomb this thing? Oh, I think I already tried to bomb this and nothing came out. Yeah. Alright. Good thing is that for now I can discard this place, and I also have 80 rupees, so I can buy the arrow, which is also pretty useful. Damn, there's a lot of enemies here. And they hit pretty hard. Well, at least I got bombs, but I'm about to die too, so... And it seems that these are the toughest enemies on the overworld, at least for now. I don't know if later on there are gonna be any tougher enemies, but right now they seem to be the tougher ones. I don't think there's anything here, right? No. I can't decide if I should go to the 6th dungeon or to the 5th one right now. Well, the first thing I have to do is actually find a shop to buy these arrows. Let's see if this one sells it. Or if it even is a shop. Alright, nice. That's exactly what I needed. So apparently now I have the ability to shoot arrows. Apparently, I'm not sure. But it seems I do. And the arrows apparently, I'm not... Actually, alright. So they are basically kinda like the dog's projectiles. Alright, that's a pretty good advance. The problem is, of course, that if I wanna use it, I need rupees. Since basically that's the ammunition to this. Also, these things are still so annoying that even with a bow and an arrow you can't kill them if they are spinning. What an annoying enemy. I don't even know what they are. But they look stupid, that's what I know. Well, I was thinking of going for the 6th dungeon, but now that I have the bow and arrow, might as well try the 5th one again. Apparently the boss in that dungeon is only beatable if you shoot at him. You can't use the sword, you can't use the candle, and you can't use the boomerang or bombs. Basically, I think the only way you can kill it is with arrows. Honestly, I was thinking of farming a little bit of rupees here so I have enough ammo to deal with him, but I'm pretty sure I will be farming those rupees in the dungeon anyways. So not that big of a deal. Also, it seems that the arrows are also completely useless against the Black Knights, so there's really no way to beat them outside of basically, you know, trying to do your best to avoid getting hit and your best to maneuver your movements in a way that you can actually hit them in the sides or on the back, basically. But anyways, so basically what I have to do right now is, instead of going left and all that stuff, what I actually have to do is go up, and as you can see in the map in the left corner, I have to go to that dot, that little square that is titillating right now. That's where the Triforce fragment is. And basically the boss is in the previous room. Actually, now that I think about it, doesn't the compass always show the boss instead of the rupee? Instead of the Triforce fragment? Because if that's the case, that will mean that that giant ball wouldn't be the boss, which means there's still more. I'm not sure about that though, but if that's the case, that's brutal. Well, at least I got full health. This actually makes me really tempt to try the Black Knights. Actually, let's do that. I mean, if I get hit once, I'm gonna come back. Because really, the good thing about this is that I have projectile with the normal attack. So if I get hit, I'm just gonna come back. Which means that I will also like to avoid these mummies if I can. Alright, so let's see if this ranked sword is actually gonna be useful here or not. Hopefully it is. Especially useful when you do things like this. You're basically hitting the knights from where you are safe, so you don't have to risk getting hit by them. I mean, that's not only useful against knights, it's basically useful against any enemy in the game that can be hit with the sword. They are pretty unpredictable, let me tell you that. But that's fine, even if they are unpredictable, they can do much if I shoot them from the opposite side of the room. Damn it. Nice. About time. And actually, I think the best thing here will be to equip the bombs. Oh, hopefully... Oh, that's gonna be a problem. If I get hit by this bats, that will be embarrassing. That will be pretty embarrassing. Alright, never mind. Let's get back to the bomb. Although this being a lot more open, I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea or not to do this. Since basically even if I am at the other side of the room, they still can just walk to me without much trouble. There is no walls between them and me basically. But at least they are getting hit a lot. Them, and one of them threw a pretty fat rupee. 5 rupees to be exact. Okay, so even if I get hit here, I still have full stock of bombs, which means that shouldn't be an issue to kill them, really. I really wonder if this is gonna be worth it or not. I really hope this is not just an empty room, because that will be a pretty sick bait. Come on, there's only one remaining. Nice. So I assume that I have to push this thing. Nice, and there's a secret. I wonder what it is. Just in case I'm gonna keep equip the boomerang, because for the most part there are bats on these places, yeah. Is that an ocarina? Well, it looks like a flute actually. I mean, I know that the ocarina is a flute, but it looks more like a traditional flute. Alright, I wonder... Actually... There was an old man in this dungeon that say that someone... I don't know... I don't remember the name, but there was a creature that was weak to the sound of the... to a certain sound, right? And it obviously means this. But I wonder... Well, I don't think it has limited uses, right? Okay, so you play a sound basically, alright. Hi Balabist, how's it going? Alright, so basically the only problem is that I wish I could buy that bomb limiter right there. So you told me that you could sort out your buffer issues, Bala? I think you could. If that's the case, that's pretty cool, because you wouldn't miss anything from the stream. So the only downside here is that I have to go through all of the rooms again, but they are not that big of a deal, to be honest, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I also have to remember that I am still full health, so I can keep using the sword. To the right. I mean, I can skip these monsters, but they have such a high chance of dropping something that... Well, that wasn't what I had in mind, but sure, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore these mummies, right? There's no reason for me to focus on them. Okay. Oh, this room. I forgot about these rabbits. These rabbits, for some reason, they are really strong. I don't know why the creators of this game decided to make rabbits out of everything the strongest monsters. Well, not really the strongest, but one of the stronger monsters for no reason. Unless they are more than rabbits and I can figure it out on myself, but... Alright. You change from The Legend of Zelda to Retro, more people will find your stream which is popular Twitch directory. Honestly, with popular Twitch directories, there is the problem that there are so many of them. Like, there are so many people streaming that if someone is actually searching for retro or any other genre that has a lot of people streaming in them, like for example Osu, nobody's really gonna scroll down through all of the streamers just to find the one that has only one viewer, you know. That also happened with Osu, right? Like, Osu has been streamed for so many people that nobody really checks your stream at all when you have low viewer count. So I think that honestly it will give me more viewers on this category that seems pretty unpopular than in a category like retro that has hundreds of streamers streaming it. Because if you look at the Legend of Zelda category on Twitch, there aren't really many people streaming. And that means that, you know, there's of course a lot less people really watching the category, but at the same time, it means that there's a lot less competition, which means that there's gonna be a higher chance of people actually checking out my stream by looking from The Legend of Zelda than by looking on retro category, basically. Alright, so I wonder if this ocarina thing is gonna work, or whatever. Okay, no, I mean this. So what happens if I play this in his presence? Oh, it actually does damage him. Okay, so it seems that he's vulnerable. Yep, he is. Oh, and he's pretty fast. So I didn't need arrows at all here. I don't know why it said that arrows... Nice, and he's dead. Well, that was pretty fast, and he gave me 1 heart. Alright. Well, there's another Triforce fragment right here, basically. Nice. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. There's still one thing remaining on this dungeon, which is apparently the bomb limit that you can expand it. But the only way that you can expand it is actually by paying 100 rupees, which I still don't have, although I only need 53 more, which isn't really that much. So I think, yeah, it's just a matter of farming a little bit more and that's it. I wonder what this flute is. A tornado? What happens if I get hit by it? Oh, it does shut it like an idiot. Maybe I should have stayed in the way there. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So where does this take me? It takes me to a dungeon? What? Wait. Isn't this the 4th dungeon? Yeah. Why would I want to be here? Yeah, really clear this dungeon. Maybe it takes you to different places. Oh, it takes you to the different dungeons. This is the third one, for example. So if I do this, then maybe I can go to the second dungeon instantly. Right? This is the first one. Right? This is the first one. I really wonder if it's gonna take you to a dungeon that you never have been to. Because otherwise I really don't know how I will find the damn second dungeon. This is the fifth one, the one that I just been into. So it seems to look back and forth between different dungeons, but it seems that these dungeons are the one that I already beat. Like so far, every dungeon that this tornado had led me into has been a dungeon where I already fully beat. So I don't think it will take me to other dungeons. And that of course includes the second dungeon. This is the fourth one, right? I always forget about the fourth one, but yeah, it is the fourth one. Alright, so this is gonna be completely useless if I want to go to dungeons that I've never been into. But what I can actually try doing, I mean sure, what I should actually be doing is attempting to find the second dungeon, right? That will actually be my first priority, but what I want to do and actually check if I can get is the net sword, which is in the graveyard, that I still wasn't able to get because I didn't have enough hearts. But it seems that right now, I mean I have 9 hearts. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but I guess I will try. I mean, I don't have anything to lose, so I don't remember if the infinite forest was here. Yeah, it was here. So basically this was north, west, southwest, right? Nice. So right here you see the graveyard, and in this graveyard what I'm gonna be looking for is the old man that has the sword, which is right here. No, not right here, it's a little bit further. It's right here. So I'm pretty sure it's this one, yeah. So let's see if I'm worthy enough to get this or not. No, I'm still not worthy enough, damn it. Come on, old man, how many hearts do you want me to have? I already have 9. Maybe he wants 10? I mean, it's reasonable, right? If the first one was 5, then maybe the second one is gonna be 10. Wait, actually I don't have 10 hearts. I don't even know how to count. I have 9 hearts. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, wait, what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's actually 9. So maybe, yeah, I will need to have 10 to unlock whatever this thing is. Well, that will be pretty useful, or you know, pretty easy to do if I could actually get to the second dungeon. But I have no idea where the second dungeon is. So I'm gonna be doing the 6th dungeon instead, which is right here. This is the 6th dungeon. And honestly, I think it's the best idea to do right now. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be walking around like crazy just looking at the second dungeon. So yeah, anyways, Basically the reason why I didn't continue with this sixth dungeon is because it got kinda hard. And basically the monsters were pretty strong. That was basically it. But I think now that I have this armor, it's gonna be a lot easier to just tank most of the hits, to be honest. Okay, he's dead. Nice. Oh, I should be using the boomerangs here. Damn, that's a lot of slowdown, my dude. Damn, I missed. There we go. So, I'm not sure if it's the next room, but there's one of these rooms that is pretty hard to survive. As you can see, there are a lot of things going on. So, a lot of the monsters here are pretty hard to avoid and pretty aggressive too, especially these blue things. Nice. Well, I guess they only needed a bomb. Okay, there's one left. Damn, what a dumbass. Here, have a bomb. Alright, these enemies right here, they are pretty easy to defeat. I mean, they take a lot of hits, sure, but they aren't really that hard to lock down if you use the boomerang. I don't even know what they are supposed to be, but whatever. Wait. So this is a locked room? So I have to bomb one of the sides? Well, not that side. And not that side either. Well, then what am I supposed to do here? Maybe I have to defeat that thing with this? No. How am I supposed to defeat this? Maybe I can shoot at it? Or maybe they are invincible. Yeah, but if they are invincible, then how am I supposed to go through the next room? Like, where am I supposed to bomb here? The side? And I just wasted. Oh, never mind. I'm supposed to push a block. I'm an idiot. Damn it. I wasted all of my bombs. This ghost, I really don't like this ghost. They are so dangerous. And it doesn't seem like my armor does anything against these attacks. But at least I can block them. If I don't attack at the same time, of course, which is the issue. Damn, they are really hard to deal with. The problem is that I have to defeat them every time I want to go there. Because I won't be able to push the block if I don't defeat everyone. And that sucks. So this dungeon, I feel like I really will need the net sword if I want to defeat them. Well, at least I got bombs. That's always useful. Wait, let's skip this, because I think there were bats here, right? Oh, never mind, there were these little things. Oh, this is where the bats were. I wonder if a room like this that has basically nothing except for these things that aim at you, there has to be something hidden here. Because I can't believe that this room will have nothing else. Let's see what happens if I... Okay, there's nothing there. What happens if I go here? Really? There's nothing in this room outside of these things? I mean, alright, but that seems to be pretty suspicious. Whatever. But yeah, I don't think I can... Oh, so once I kill them, they just die forever? They don't respawn? That's pretty cool. Although I'm surprised why that's the case. It never happened before. Like every dungeon I've been into, you basically... Damn it. You basically have to kill them every time you... Every time you step into one of the rooms. So that's pretty... It's pretty weird. But I mean, I'm not complaining, because if that wasn't the case, this dungeon would be insanely hard. If you had to beat those enemies every single time you walk into that room. So thankfully I don't have to do that. And I also don't even need to worry about this, I can just skip them. Come on, someone drop a heart, I need a heart. Okay. Damn, 3 hearts is still pretty low to do. Because 2 hits from these folks and you are dead, basically. And they are completely ruthless, damn. Really will be nice. Maybe I should re-enter the dungeon with full health. Actually, re-entering the dungeon might be a good idea to see if the enemies on that room are still gonna be dead or if they are actually gonna come back. I hope they don't. I hope they don't come back. Maybe I should actually kill these enemies so they drop a heart like that one right there. Something like that. I wish there was a way to switch sub-weapons without going through the menu first. Damn, that's pretty nice. Okay, so I already am in a better situation than last time. Hopefully the enemies didn't respawn on that room. That will suck. Please tell me they didn't respawn. Damn it, they actually respawn once you leave the dungeon. So basically leaving the dungeon is a pretty bad idea. You shouldn't leave the dungeon. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm dead. Damn. Maybe before going to this dungeon I first have to get the better sword. But if I want to do that, I probably need more hearts, and the best way, or you know, the easiest way to get the next heart will actually be to go to the second dungeon. Now, if only I could... know where the hell the second dungeon is. I really don't know where it is. Like, I'm legitimately lost when it comes to the second dungeon. Well, at least I can use this warp to go somewhere. I mean, obviously the second dungeon has to be somewhere around here. It can't be anywhere else. I mean, it's the second dungeon. It shouldn't be far from the beginning side, right? But I really have no clue where that thing might be. Oh, that actually hit me. Whatever, screw this guy. Maybe, I mean, if I still struggle finding the second dungeon, maybe what I can try doing for the sixth dungeon is using the bow and arrow, right? I'm just walking in circles, right? Yeah, I'm walking in circles like an idiot. Really, I don't know where else to look for. Like, the second dungeon doesn't look near anywhere in, you know, in the places that I've been into. And that guy that told me to burn the bushes, I haven't been able to burn a single bush right now, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But it should be somewhere here. It can be, like, the fact that I'm not being able to find it, I really don't understand why. And if I will have to take a guess, I will say that it's in one of these places right here. It has to, because if it's not here, then there aren't really that many places left for the second dungeon to be, because every other place is really far away from the, you know, from the starting side. That's what I tried to say. And the thing is that even if for now I can focus on other dungeons and things like that, the reality is that I will have to find the second dungeon somewhere, because I mean, I can't beat the game if I don't find the second dungeon. Wait, I haven't been in here. Maybe it is actually here, right? It has to, because I don't remember being here, and this seems like a pretty common place. Yeah, that has to be the second dungeon, although it looks exactly the same as the fourth one, right? Let's see if the statues have something for me. But I think there is no point for the statues to, like, the ones that actually have a staircase, they actually lead to the same dungeon. I don't even know why they are even there in the first place. Also, the time stop here is really useful. Okay, never mind. There's absolutely nothing. Let's see if there's something behind. No, alright. So this is apparently the second dungeon, right? Nice, finally. Yeah, and it's been so long. I can't believe I actually found it. And this means that basically I will have the an additional heart. So this should be easy, since this is actually only the second dungeon. Oh, snakes? Damn, this aren't choking around. They move pretty fast. So basically they go faster when they have their sights on you. So the first thing that I will need to get is the map. That will be pretty well. A compass is fine too. Oh, I can already buy that additional slot for the... Okay, this is the start. For the bombs, which is pretty cool. I gotta say that these snakes are pretty tough. Especially for only being on the second dungeon, they look pretty tough. Maybe the map shape is gonna be a giant snake or something. Oh, I forgot about these guys. These are the ones that shoot the boomerang, basically. Okay, for some reason I killed one and the other I followed. Alright, let's see if I can have the map nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's a quarter moon. Alright, let's see. Let's see the rooms that I've been into. So, I think I've been to every single room in this lower half, right? Because here, if I go left, there is the other room, yeah, which is that one, and if I don't, there's basically the rest, which is the beginning room and all that stuff. I already went here too. Alright, so, wait, I didn't kill the enemies? Oh, maybe they just respawn, right? Yeah, they respawn, okay, forget about them. So basically, I've been into every room here. So I also been into this one, which is where I found the map in the first place, right? I wonder if I can push a block here. Like, this looks like the perfect room to push a block. Well, if it wasn't for the fact that I already found the map here, so... Okay, maybe not. So basically I have to go up. I had a lot of keys, I gotta say. What's in here? Oh, alright, it's just the dark version of this, whatever they are. Oh, I got a black boomerang? And what does it do? So is it stronger than the usual boomerang or what? Oh, it travels all the way. Damn, it can go through all of the room. That's really good. Damn, this is really good. Alright, good stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, looks like a snake. Alright. A bomb. What happens if I... No. Alright, never mind. So, let's see. Another door. Okay. Nice, a rupee. Or 5 rupees. An old man. Dodongo dislikes smoke. Well, good to know he's not a stoner, but what should that tell me? I mean, oh, maybe he means that he doesn't like bombs, right? I mean, it's the only thing that actually produces smoke out of everything I have, so... Also, it seems that this is the only dungeon where there hasn't been a secret room. Like, where I unlock an item or something. Oh, okay, so basically this is the boss, so I just have to make them eat 2 bombs. Alright, and he's dead. Damn, that's a pretty sad boss, I gotta say that. That was pretty sad. Let's see if I can... Before I get the Triforce fragment, I really want to see if there is an additional room that I missed, because it's pretty weird that this seems to be the only dungeon that doesn't have any secret room. Like, what? Maybe there's something here? I don't know. Oh, I forgot that the monster respawns, so I should actually get the Triforce fragment. I mean, if it doesn't have anything hidden, then that's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to. What about the upside? Nah, alright. Whatever, let's just get the fragment and get the hell out of here. And there it is. Well, that was pretty good. So basically, I have 5 fragments. That means that the only things left are the 6, 7 and 8 dungeon, and I'm dropping frames. Damn, I'm actually dropping a lot of frames. To the point where I think my stream is getting cut off. Damn it, why is this happening? Again with the shitty internet, damn it. Damn, I can't imagine how bad the stream is going. I really hate when this happens and you can't do really anything about it. I hope at least that my second dungeon got recorded fine, right? Okay, it seems that it's back to normal. And it dropped a lot of frames in a pretty small period of time, but it seems to be back on, right? Like, it seems that... Let me see, oh, I didn't mean to do that, damn it. Like, for example, let's do that. And let's go back here. And see if the stream... Alright, it seems that the stream is fine again, I guess. Alright. So that was a momentarily frame drop, like a massive frame drop, I mean. Momentarily, sure, but still was massive. I really hope that the second dungeon got recorded correctly. And even if it didn't, if it was unwatchable for some reason, basically what happened there is, it was a pretty easy dungeon, there was no tough enemy, the only new enemy were the snakes, which basically are pretty easy, they die on 1 hit. And the only gimmick they have is that once they lock you down, they start rushing at you, but that's it. And the boss of the dungeon was basically the Triceratops that you found on this 5th dungeon, so I just defeated it with 2 bombs and that's it. So what I'm trying to say is that if you miss the second dungeon because it got cut off or something like that, don't worry about it, because nothing really interesting happened outside of, you know, getting the Triforce fragment, but that's it. So, that being said, I have 5 Triforce fragments, so basically the only thing I need to do, well, the only quote-unquote thing I need to do is get the fragments from the 6th, the 7th and the 8th dungeon. I already know where the 6th dungeon is, all I have to do is actually beat it. But what I can do before doing that is, first of all, buy the bombs slots from the old man at the 5th dungeon. That's one of the things. And the other thing will be to try to see if 10 hearts is enough to get the sword at the graveyard, which will be pretty useful for the 6th dungeon, where the enemies are pretty tough. So let's see if I can get that. Okay, so let's see this ocarina or whatever it is. So it takes us to the 5th dungeon, which is not this one, this is actually the 3rd one. It's actually this one, right? Is this the 5th one? Wait, I'm a stoner. That was actually the 2nd one. The one that I basically just came from. What an idiot. Alright. This is the 1st one, damn it. Come on. Take me to the 5th one. I don't wanna go by walking, damn it. This is the 2nd one again. Are you really gonna make me walk to it? That seems like it's gonna be the case. They are really gonna make me walk to it. That sucks. Well, at least if I'm here, the 5th dungeon is pretty close to the 2nd one, so I can just go by walking. Also, something interesting is that the enemies that used to deal half heart of damage, they don't do any damage. Because basically this armor seems to be so good that anyone that damage you by half a heart, they don't do anything right now, which is pretty good. Alright, so basically the problem here is that I have to defeat the first 5 Black Knights if I actually want to get the additional bomb slot. But that's fine, I mean, it's only defeating the first 5 Black Knights and not the other 6 afterwards, so there's not much problem with doing that, especially because I'm full health and I can throw the sword projectile. I also have 3 bombs. I don't know if that's good or not, but I shouldn't have trouble to beat this knight. Now that I think about it, I should have went for the sword first. Because if I can actually use the sword, then I can just defeat these knights without much trouble at all. Also, they damage me, so I can't throw melee, throw range anymore. Damn, you are annoying, or know that? All of you Black Knights are really annoying. Look at this. These are definitely, like, there are stronger enemies than this for sure, but these have to be the most annoying ones. So far at least. I don't know if I'm gonna find something that's even worse than this, but so far these dudes are really annoying to deal with. Alright, so I can finally buy that thing from the old man, which was right here, right? Have to go to the right, and that's it. I can ignore these bats. The real question here is this gonna be a scam? Because if it is, that's gonna suck. Okay, nice. So it increased the limit to 12. I wonder if there's gonna be a secret here now that it actually let me go here. Oh, never mind. Usually the old men, even after they disappear, they don't really let you go past the fire. But it seems that they do. The fire still damages you. Actually, never mind. It doesn't... Well, it damages me, but sometimes because of the armor I have. Alright, good stuff. So it kinda damages me like a quarter, that it isn't even displayed. I don't think there's gonna be anything else in here. Nah, alright. So I can get out of this dungeon and actually focus on the Sith's dungeon. So basically I completely completed this dungeon, which is pretty good. And we're out. Right. Okay, I have to regularly check if my frames are dropping now, because I don't want the same thing to happen again. Like, if the frames start dropping like they did, it's not just that the quality of the stream is gonna be worse, it's just that it might get so bad that at some point I might not even be able to stream at all, and I don't want the gameplay to get cut, especially because I really like this game and I feel like I want to upload my gameplay here, so I hope that it doesn't get cut off. Anyways, also it's funny how Link eyes also change color with the armor, or maybe he actually has armor on his eyes, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so what I should be doing is wanna go to the graveyard. I wonder if I can from here, because of this infinite bullshit, maybe I can't. Damn it. Well, I mean, I can go left, and I can go down, damn it, okay. Let's use the flute then. I mean, I don't know if this is the best place to spawn into, but it's better than the previous one, so I will take it. Also, let's switch to the newly fresh boomerang that hits enemies from very far. I wonder... Okay, it still doesn't damage some of the enemies, but the fact that it can fly throughout the entirety of the screen is pretty good. So basically I'm heading to the forest so I can get to the graveyard, and once I'm in the graveyard I can try... I mean, if I even get the sword, Wait, did I lose my shield? It seems that I lost my shield for some reason. Like, look at it. Not only is it smaller, but also that Aquaman actually is damaging me. Like, look at that. How did I lose my shield? Maybe it has a couple of uses before it gets destroyed or something like that. Or did I accidentally drop it or something? I don't know what happened. Maybe it actually got broke or something. That sucks, but I mean, it's not like it was... Damn it. No, go away. It's not like it's that useful anyways. I mean, it could only block a couple of shots. It couldn't even block the boss projectile from that dragon that I think it was from the stage 3. Okay, so the infinite thingy is right here. So that was north, west, southwest, right? Okay, please old man, give me the damn sword. I mean, 10 hearts, I think it's enough to prove that I'm strong, right? Like, how many hearts do I need to prove that I'm strong after all? Do we really need like 16 or something? That will suck. Please let me have it. You suck. You know that? You fucking suck. Just wanted you to know that. Although you probably already know it, but you really do. You really do suck. Alright, well, I guess I'm stuck with this sword. Which is a problem because Dungeon 6 is pretty hard. Like, it's not just a little bit hard, it's kinda hard. And enemies are pretty dangerous, so that means that you want to kill them as soon as possible, right? And that's something that I can't really do with this sword. At least I can carry more bombs. That's something. Oh, the problem is that I know I can't block these shots with this shield. Have to buy the shield again. I don't know why that happened, even. Like, was a specific enemy the one that dropped my shield, or what? Maybe it's just wears off after a couple of hits or something like that. Which will suck. Oh, and this is gonna be extremely hard to do without the shield. Damn, so the shield is a consumable. Damn it. The real problem starts here, though. This is where things get really hard, but I can try at least the bow and arrow and see if it's good for this. I hope that at least the armor doesn't have duration. That would completely suck. Okay, at least the yellow ones are dead. The problem is these ones. Oh, I can't hit them with arrows, so this is completely useless to have equipped, at least for them. Damn, nice dodge. Nice, Alice is dead. And these things shouldn't be an issue. So at least as long as I don't leave the dungeon, they won't respawn again. The problem is of course not leaving the dungeon, but that's fine. Yeah, that was to be expected, honestly. But at least I don't have to kill the ones in the previous room again. Alright, let me check the stream again. Alright, seems that I've been dropping also a couple of frames. Damn, this is working like trash. What a piece of trash. I want to at least kill them so I get like bombs or something. Or hearts. Actually, hearts will be more useful than bombs right now. Maybe some of these blocks can be pushed. I don't think that's the case, but maybe. I mean, this room looks really suspicious. It's pretty hard for me to believe that there's nothing here. But whatever, maybe there is nothing here after all. Problem is, I'm most likely gonna die, so... Oh, he dropped, nice. Oh, I don't have the damn bombs equipped. Damn it. You piece of shit. Nice. This seems to be a pretty linear dungeon, I have to say. I don't want to waste that many bombs, especially when I'm about to die, but nice. Oh, well, at least I opened this, which I shouldn't go in because I had killed a lot of them. Okay, I have to go up, but I need to at least know where the hell I'm stepping. Okay. Oh, I got stuck. Okay, let me at least get out of here. Alright. I don't even know why I wanna get out of there if it's gonna be even worse. At least I wanna pick up this. Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to pick that up. Another dark room. Oh, well, at least... Let me equip the candle, but at least they were the only ones there. And also it seems that the things that grab you disappear for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I don't know what that is though, but... Let's see what happens if I go here. Alright, I shouldn't have one here, after all. Well, at least I don't have to fight the monsters on that place, since I can just bomb the other side of the wall and be done with that. Also, I'm gonna die here, just so you know, because, you know, that was obvious that was gonna happen. But at least now I have the map. I also have the compass, which I already had before. But the good thing is that I don't need to know much more. How did I get hit by that? That sucks. So, to make things clear... Oh, so there are only 2 of them alive. Maybe I can attempt to kill them. They are so hard to beat, dude. Well, I have bombs, I can use them. Or not. But I definitely want to kill them so they don't respawn. Hopefully they don't respawn. Let me check the frame rate again. Alright, seems that we are good for now. I really want to at least record this dungeon, damn it. Nice. Oh, and that's more bombs. Let's see if I can kill these 2 nasty monsters. Damn, what is he doing? Okay, one of them is dead. Damn it, I almost killed him. And once they face you, they don't stop shooting. Like, they just go all the way to try and kill you. Nice. Damn, both of them are alive. Maybe they won't die. They won't die, I mean. Nice. I hope that when I come back here they will be dead, but I can't be sure. Well, now I'm dead. And now I'm actually gonna figure out if they are dead for good or if they are back. It doesn't really mean much, because if they are back, and I can just go to the crack on the wall and forget about them, basically. And these things drop a lot of rupees. Damn, they actually respawn and they fully respawn? What a joke. Well, at least I could pick up the key. Right there. Although I'm pretty tempted to look what's on the other room, but whatever. I don't even know what this room looks like. Oh, that's pretty simple. Alright. Screw you. Seems that I have to push a block here or something. Or maybe it's just a shebate room. It will be pretty weird otherwise. Maybe I should try bombing the left and the right side. Just to be sure. Alright, the left side worked. And it's completely useless. I'm not gonna try to face them. But I'm pretty sure whatever is below, it's basically just a place that I can already achieve. There are secrets where fairies don't live. Are you talking about that lake where the fairy isn't there, or where? Because this is a pretty broad statement, right? You can say a lot of things with that. Yeah, there are secrets where the fairies don't live. That's basically like saying, I don't know, there are secrets where the mountains don't exist or something like that, like whatever. I don't know what you are on, old man, but whatever you say. Now that I think about it, how am I supposed to go there? Probably have to bomb. Seems like this dungeon has a lot of destructible walls. So basically, this room leads to a completely useless room. Unless there's something once I kill everyone, which doesn't seem to be the case. But before that, what I have to do is to check the room below this one. If I don't get killed by every single monster here, that will be pretty good. Oh, these dudes? Well, honestly, these dudes are fine. The problem is that I'm about to die regardless. So this is probably gonna get a little bit harder than I would like. Nice. So what's in here? A block. And damn it. I really hate this ghost, damn it. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. I mean, sure, you could say they are ghosts, but that's also a pretty broad statement. Like, yeah, ghosts. That's something that... I mean, ghosts can take so many different shapes that it's not even useful to make a statement like that. I mean, if I had to take a guess, they look more like mages, or a kind of mage, right? Nice, that was pretty cool. Oh, I was supposed to push the block, I forgot. Alright, let's get back here. That was pretty fast, thankfully. And basically, I don't really need to like this room because the only different thing that this room has is a river at the right there. All this line is a river, that's it. Alright, but for this one I'm gonna need a lot of bombs because the amount of douchebags here is just too much. At least I got that. Okay, so the only douchebag left is that blue one. Nice, you're dead. And you deserve it. Okay. So this is probably the secret of the dungeon. Oh, never mind, it's just a shortcut. Or not a shortcut, maybe this actually leads where the room is. Where the boss room, I mean, is. Yeah, it takes me here, which is kinda close to where the boss supposedly is. And these shining balls are pretty annoying, I gotta say. Well, never mind. Okay. I might need to like this. Okay, it's just another simple room with no much in it. Nice, well I got a key. Oh, sweet. Damn it, okay. Hopefully... Okay, I guess I was too hopeful. And this is a pretty bad situation, and I didn't mean to do that. It's a pretty bad situation, and this map sucks. Okay, this is pretty bad. And probably the only thing that I win for being here or defeating every enemy is a sorry ass key. So I don't think I care that much about that. Maybe I should try go against the boss and that's it. because otherwise there isn't really much point on defeating these enemies if the only thing they're gonna give me are keys. I mean, if you already look at my key counter, I have 5 keys. I don't need more for now. If I needed more, I will worry about it, but right now it seems completely useless. So basically I still have to defeat these guys, but that's not that big of a deal. Honestly, these guys are pretty mild compared to everything else in this damn dungeon. Oh nice, at least everyone is dead here. Okay, so what I should do is go left and then go up, but I think I can't go up unless I defeat. Or is that... oh, that's actually a key, so I can go up if I really want to. Nice, so this is the boss. Let me at least look. Oh, so this is an actual crab. Okay, the boomerang is useless, which is pretty good to know. I might want to use this. Maybe I need to aim when the eye is open or something. Wow, really? One shot? Alright. And I did it by just, like, I didn't want to get close, so that's why I used the arrow. I didn't know that it was a one-shot kill with the arrow. Holy. Well, I guess that's another 3/4 fragment for the collection. Although there's a lot of things to still do in this dungeon yet, so I definitely will have to come back later if I get stuck on something. I can just go back here. I wonder if right now I'm gonna be worthy enough for that damn sword at the graveyard. And I hope that's the case, because if that's not the case, then I don't know how many more hearts the old man wants me to have. Like, really. Like, how many hearts do you really want me to have? Maybe he wants me to have full health, which will be the amount of 16 hearts, but that's kind of like, at that point you're basically done with the game if you get 16 hearts, right? No, you're still gonna be a piece of shit. Okay, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but at the same time I'm really disappointed, because I don't really know what else do you want me to have in order to get that damn sword. Alright, so now my next quest will be to actually find out where the hell the 6th dungeon is. And that myself is something that I don't know, and maybe I will need something from Dungeon 6 that I still haven't picked up if I wanna beat the 7th dungeon maybe. But if it's somewhere, I will guess that the 7th dungeon will be in some of this place, like somewhere here. 'Cause there's been a lot of places here where I haven't been into, and they look pretty likely to be a place where at least either the 7th or the 8th dungeon is. But I visited this place the other time, and there wasn't really anything, so I wonder. Where I should go. There really was nothing here, as far as I remember. There was literally a corner and that's it. So basically the old man on the 6th dungeon told me that there are secrets where the fairies don't live, which again it's pretty useless to say, but really wonder if I have to bomb some of this. Oh, I'm pretty short on bombs right now. But I don't know where else to look for, really. Damn. Are they actually gonna kill me? Like, you know, if they actually kill me, that would be nice, because that will mean that I can save the game. Okay, they actually kill me, and the reason why they kill me is because for some reason my shield is gone. Let me save. Nice, 95 deaths. That's pretty cute. Alright, so the question is where I should be heading next. There aren't really that many places where I can go into. Maybe when it says the land where the fairies don't live, they mean the desert, like the old man maybe is referencing the desert. But if that's the case, then I really don't know which. Like, I already looked up the desert and there didn't seem to be anything in there. Maybe I still need to find a secret from the 6th dungeon. Like, maybe I need to kill that dragon, right? Or something like that. I still can't believe how easy that the boss from the 6th dungeon was. Like, what the hell? So this is the desert, right? But I already, like I said before, I already checked this place and there didn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary outside of these dumbasses trying to crawl back from the earth. So a shield is worth... Oh. Okay. That was a pretty dramatic intro. So I need 130 to buy the shield again. And the fact that the shield has durability or something, it's pretty annoying. Or maybe one of the monsters actually broke my shield. Probably the one that eats you. I don't know. If that's not the case, then I don't know what happened. So now the hard part will be to actually look for the 7th and the 8th dungeon. Well, at least I know where the final dungeon is, even if I don't truly remember specifically where it was. I think it was on the upper side of the map, inside a rock that I already blew up. So, honestly, it shouldn't be hard to get back there. What will really be hard to though is finding the other dungeons, basically. I really don't know where to go, since basically the graveyard, which is the only way that I thought there would be something interesting in, doesn't seem to have anything else left for me outside of that damn sword. Maybe I should go back to the 6th dungeon and see if I can defeat that 3-headed dragon. And see if it unlocks a hidden place or something. Also, out of all these tombstones, I really find it hard to believe that the only one that has something useful is that one where the old man is in. Okay, so this... I mean, may as well try right now, right? I mean, I'm almost at full health, so... And I also have the arrows, and I'm pretty sure that the arrows actually do damage the boss. I don't know if I already visited every single room. Let's see, so there's 4, 6, 4, 4... 4, 6, 4, 4... Yeah, I think I visit every room, at least every room that the map shows. So, let me try. Oh, the problem is that I will have to defeat all of the dumbasses in one of these rooms to be able to get there. Damn it, that sucks. Well, at least I am full health, I guess. Never mind, I'm not gonna be full health anymore. Nice dodge. Yeah, I have to defeat them. But they can even take arrows, that's the problem. So, the only way for me to defeat them is to actually approach them, which is really dangerous to do if they are facing you. Kinda like the Dark Knight. Except these ones are relentless when they start attacking you. So I really have to be careful and only attack them by the side or from behind. So I was thinking that maybe these enemies, like the ones that you know, that are not the ghosts, I don't even know how to call, like this one that grabbed me right now. Maybe this was the one that broke my shield the other time. I really can't know for sure, but probably. Okay, so basically the dragon is in the upper room. And these assholes aren't gonna... Damn, look at all that damage. God damn it. Wait, the arrows don't do shit. Well, that's good to know. Although I will have liked to know that beforehand. but that's fine. So there's only one left. Nice. Wait, that really didn't do anything. I mean, my only choice here is to see if I bomb this and it does something. Well, it didn't do anything. So basically this was completely useless. Which is pretty nice to know, but I wish it was useful. I don't know if there's any other room where I can try my luck on, but basically I visited every room. Though I didn't clear every single room, that's right, but... Also that closed room up there is completely useless, so... I'm not even gonna waste a key there. I have no bombs at all. I'm surprised about that. Damn it. And nobody dropped a single bomb for some reason. Damn it. Basically this is the room that is at the other side. I mean, I can try clearing it to see if they even drop something, but I don't think they're gonna drop anything, to be completely honest. Like I say, these enemies are really dangerous. Once they lock into you, they will just spam those projectiles and you're absolutely screwed. Like that. What a piece of shit, and they even teleport, so they have no shame at all. Even then, I don't think there's gonna be anything useful there, but just in case I want to make sure there's nothing in this dungeon that I miss, because if there is a key item that I need in order to progress, I don't want to miss it. Especially if that key item lets me know where the 7th or 8th dungeon are. Well, at least I have bombs. Nice. Okay, screw both of you. Alright, so to the left it was the dragon, and to the upside there is that thing with all the monsters that I want to check and see what's going on, which I can just check without even using the key. I don't even need the key. Alright, but I feel like there has to be something here, because otherwise I don't think those blocks will be there for nothing. I mean, it's especially suspicious because of them being the only 2 blocks. If there were more blocks, then maybe I wouldn't be as suspicious, but the fact that there's only 2 definitely feels suspicious to me. The problem is that I have to beat these douchebags, which is really the hardest part. Like, look at that. How am I supposed to predict that teleport? It's just impossible to do. Maybe I will have to put my bombs to use here. Let's see if they drop me bombs or hearts. Any of the 2 will be appreciated. Yeah, these things definitely feel like the most they drop are just rupees, and everything else is a lower chance. Really? And this looks like 1.5 heart. Doesn't really seem like I'm gonna... No. Especially if they kill me like that. Damn it. Maybe I can buy the shield, but the problem is that if I go out of the dungeon, all those dumbasses are gonna respawn. And I don't want that to happen. So yeah. Well, let me check. The frame rate is going great. Good stuff. Okay, so A-bombs is a lot better to deal with those assholes. Also 5 hearts is also a lot better. And the problem is that this room might actually damage me a lot more than I wish it would. That was pretty nice. The fact that I didn't have any escape and it had to hit me, and now I only have 2 hearts left. That's pretty good. You're a piece of shit. Let me just tell you that, because you definitely are. Maybe if I go where the dragon is, it won't respawn. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't make much sense for him to respawn, so... Oh, I forgot, this isn't where I wanted to go, whatever. This is still pretty good. Okay, I did it regardless. Maybe I can try farming this room to see if I find something interesting. Though the problem here is that it's surrounded by a river, but it isn't that hard to sort out, right? See, like, yeah, farming this is pretty useful. So what even is the structure of this river? Oh, so it's just one river, that's fine. Okay, let's equip the bombs and get ready for the blue ghosts. Nice, this is the best thing. Damn, this is the best item that I could have picked up here. They are all there. I wish this wasn't in vain. Nice. I knew it. Like, when there is only 2 blocks like this, there's definitely something hidden. So let's see what it is. A staff? Looks like a staff, right? I don't know what it does, but let's find out. Actually, let's find out right now. What does it do? Oh, okay. And it doesn't waste rupees. And you know what that means? That this is... Well, it is better than the bow and arrow, only if, you know, it can kill certain enemies. But I guess it's pretty good regardless. Alright, and I didn't even need that thing right there, like the key. I can save the key, have 4 of them. So the next thing that I would like to check, these are not triggerable, right? No. The next thing that I would like to know is what is in that room that was also full of enemies. I really wish this isn't really spending anything that I'm not seeing. It doesn't seem to be spending any resources though. And I also still lack 1 item here, and it seems like it could be 2 items where the draft and the armor is. So I still need a lot of things to be able to get every item. I don't know. Let's see. Where should I be hitting? Maybe I should go here. I don't even remember what was here. Oh, a lot of douchebags. And of course it doesn't even do anything against them. Why would it do anything against them? I should equip the bombs though. Damn it. They are gonna end up killing me, yeah. Fucking pieces of shit, okay. It's okay, no worries. Oh, the thing that was in the upper room was the old man saying stupid stuff, so that's fine. I mean, sure, I wanna check what's in that room that I still haven't cleared, which is the one on the right bottom, on the bottom, well, when I say bottom right, I mean that square that you see below the boss room. All the way down to the boss room, I mean. Wanna see what's in there. I mean, I know there are enemies, but maybe there's something useful aside from enemies whenever I kill them all. And there's also maybe, now that I think about it, there has to be something hidden in the second dungeon. Because otherwise it's just weird that it's literally the only dungeon that doesn't have any secret room with an item on it. And I will be pretty surprised if that was the case. Oh, it wasn't here, I had to go down. Oh, I'm gonna get killed, right? Yep, okay, never mind. But let's see how I can dodge this. Maybe I can go to the left before going downwards. No. Damn, these enemies are trash, let me just tell you that. I really hope that they are only limited to this dungeon and they never appear again, because they are so annoying. And they wouldn't be as annoying if I had my shield back, but for some reason I don't have it anymore. Maybe those enemies that eat you definitely damage it or something like that. Let's see if I can get to the lower room without getting killed. That will be nice. Nice. Actually cool. So here are the vampire dudes, which they aren't gonna be a trouble. They are gonna be trouble at all. Pretty easy to kill. Wow. That bat just dodged that boomerang better than I actually dodged in Toho games. Oh, I forgot about this. So maybe it isn't that worth it to know whatever is in that room. And honestly, I don't think there's gonna be anything important in that room. Because I already got the secret item of this dungeon, so I don't think there should be another one, right? Those enemies definitely are something I don't like. Whatever. I'm gonna save and we're back in the overworld. So the question here will be, where do I go? And this stuff is pretty good and all, but I don't know what it will be useful for. I mean, sure, it can kill enemies and all that stuff, which is really good, but I don't see it having much use outside of that. Maybe I should explore dungeon, the second dungeon, and see if I can find something useful. I don't know if this has a specific effect in some enemies or not, or this. I mean, this is probably just a weapon, right? And if it's just a weapon, then it's completely useless. I mean, no, not that it's completely useless as a weapon, but it's completely useless as an item that will let me know where the other dungeons are. Maybe I should check the... No, but I already checked the upper right side of the overworld. I don't think it's gonna be useful at all. Also, I should buy a shield now that I think about it. What I should also do is change the title. Because like the title is literally I'm almost halfway done, and in reality I am halfway done, and a little bit more than that too, since the only thing I need to do is clear the remaining the 2 remaining dungeons plus the very final dungeon. So of course the problem here is actually finding out where the hell those 2 dungeons are, which is gonna be the hardest part really. Especially because I really don't have any lead. Should I buy this that is 30 rupees more expensive than the one I can find somewhere else? Yeah, whatever, let's do it. I mean, it's not like I really need the rupees for much things. I hope this doesn't break. I really don't know how they break. Maybe if they get used a lot, they eventually break. I don't know. So this drop right here actually took me to... This looks like a dungeon, but it's actually just a place where an old man told me if I wanted an elixir or a heart, and I picked a heart, and that's basically it. So definitely doesn't have anything useful, but I'm probably already bombed this and there was nothing, right? Yeah. I really don't know where else should I look for the other dungeons. See, it feels like I already looked almost everywhere I should have looked, so doesn't feel like I have much places to go to really. And that old man saying that, say for example, that shield was more cheap, but I don't know if it's the same or whatever. I mean, I don't mind. It's not like I need the rupees for anything else other than for projectile, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't feel like there's many places left. Maybe I should start bombing randomly here in some of these mountains or something. Alright, that works. Pay me for the door repair. What a piece of shit. Damn, I got trolled. The good thing is that I had almost no rupees, so it doesn't really matter. So every time I go here... Okay, never mind, he's gone. Is there something here? No, there's probably nothing there. Damn, what a dumbass. I don't think there's gonna be another one here, right? Might as well try some of this. Okay, there is something there. Is there another angry old man? Oh, it's actually a scammer old man. Alright. Those are kinda like the same. Wait, let me see if there is actually a third thing right here. Seems unlikely, but there might be something. I honestly don't know. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here, sadly. Okay, there's nothing here. Damn, I almost got happy for a moment that I found something useful, but nope, never mind. Maybe there's something in here. Oh, nice. There is actually something in here. Nice. Take any you want, of course I'm going with this. Brew. Alright, so basically I have 12 hearts. I should go to the graveyard and see if I'm worthy of the sword or not. And in the meantime I can check if there's something I missed. Actually I can go from from here. Maybe there's something useful in the way or something. Like for example here, maybe a secret, although it doesn't look like there's any secret here. But there might be, I mean, I don't know. No, I think there's only doors on places that are like this. That are just plain and don't have any curvatures. Also, I'm running out of bombs. What's down here? I forgot. Nothing interesting, right? Because right here, this is the dungeon. Yeah, this is the third dungeon. So let's go to the graveyard again and see if we have any luck with that damn sword. Now let me see if I can also bomb this thing. Wait, did that crack that or no? That's just an optical illusion, right? Yeah. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything there, so whatever. Come on, you have to let me use this. Nice, finally. So he needed 12. Okay, this is a pretty good moment. So I wonder how good this sword is. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the last or the second to last sword in the game. I don't know if this is the Master Sword, probably not. I mean, I don't even know if the Master Sword even exists in this game. Okay, 3 shots the ghost. That's already pretty good. Although it still can hit the normal ghost. I wonder if the dungeon, the next dungeon is gonna be in one of these. Probably not, but you never know, right? Like this, for example, this doesn't have any ghost in it. And if it doesn't have any ghost, I don't know why it doesn't move either, but every other one has a ghost, but that one doesn't. Maybe if I put a bomb, okay, never mind. But it doesn't move around, so I'm assuming that maybe I have to have no enemies on screen. No, that's pretty weird. Maybe there's something here. No, damn it, and I just wasted all of my remaining bombs. That's really good. That's the tombstone that doesn't move. The one right here, oh never mind, it actually does move. Damn it. Just as I thought I was close to discovering something. Nope. And I think I already tried this, it's just that... Oh, they just respawn indefinitely if you try to annoy their tombstones. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything in any of the remaining tombstones, right? Yeah, and the ones that didn't spawn is because there are so many enemies on the screen. But yeah, basically it seems that there's not a single secret tombstone outside of the one with the old man and the sword. So I think doing this is completely useless. Oh, I stopped time, that's why they stay there. Okay. I might as well stay there because I don't need you. Alright. So I gotta say that that's pretty strange, because that means that there's really nothing else I can look forward to here. Although that's really strange. And the fact that I can one-shot this enemies is pretty good. But maybe since this is Dungeon 6, maybe I could try going to the last room now that I can one-shot a lot of enemies. I know that those staircases were there, but this have nothing in them, right? I usually just enter the dungeon normally. I don't even know why they are there in the first place. But whatever. Maybe this is actually a harder version of the dungeon or something. Because I noticed that the piece, like where the Triforce fragment was, it isn't in green color, and I think it is supposed to be green. So maybe there is something else by entering this way or not. Probably not. I mean, the enemies don't seem harder at all, so it doesn't look like that's the case. Okay, let's see how many hits. Oh damn it, please tell me my shield isn't... Oh, so those things actually break my shield. Those are the pieces of trash that break my shield. I knew that, I mean, it's not that I knew, but I had my suspicions that that was the case. So if I get hit by this, the worst part is that I lose my shield. What a shitty enemy. Whatever, I mean, who cares? So the problem is that the blue ones still die in 3 hits, which is a lot, honestly. I don't know why they take so long to kill, if I gotta be honest. But they do. And honestly, the hardest part here is still surviving this. So I don't think this dungeon is gonna be useful at all. The good part is that these vampires actually die in one hit and they don't transform into little bats, which is pretty nice. Oh, I need that. Okay, you're all dead. Though it's pretty dumb, why will these blue things take 3 hits? That's a lot of hits. Alright. And this combination of these energy balls and those enemies that break your shield is so deadly, so dangerous. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to beat the room that is below this one. Although I need to equip at least the... Okay. First I need to know where the hell I'm stepping at. No, this room is really hard. I don't think I can do anything about it here. In fact, I'm gonna die right now, yeah. I don't think there's anything useful in that room, but it's still pretty suspicious for that room to be all alone like that. So I really don't know, but... Actually, I'm not gonna save, because if I save, that means that I will go far from this place, and I don't want that to happen. Alright, so the positive here is... Wait, let me check the stream again and see if nothing went wrong. No, everything seems to be fine. Doesn't seem to be any dropped frames, since the frames actually started dropping, so... Alright, so the positives here is that I completed the first 6 dungeons, which is pretty cool. I only need to go for 2 more dungeons. And the other really positive thing is that I have this sword, which seems to be the best sword in the game. And if it's not the best, it's the second best. Problem is, I have to look for the 7th and the 8th dungeon. And that doesn't seem easy to do to me. Maybe I could check these statues again. Damn, all of them are fast, what the hell? But yeah, as far as I know, there wasn't anything here. Every statue was just alive, but they didn't hit anything. Oh, nice. Oh, screw you, I don't care about your medicine. Maybe there's something in the other one, but I don't think. I think I also already checked there. And I don't think there was anything. No, there wasn't anything, damn it. Okay, so basically my challenge here is to actually look where the hell the 7th and the 8th dungeon are. Maybe I can check all the statues again, just in case I missed something. Which I don't think that's the case, but maybe, you never know. Nope, there's absolutely nothing there. And I'm pretty sure there's also nothing here at all, but might as well check. Actually, I do think there was something here, but there was nothing important. Or maybe it was in another one. Also, there seems to be something hidden somewhere around here. Or not. Really hate wasting bombs just to see where a secret place might be. Seems pretty dumb. Okay, let's see here. I think there was. This is the place where there was something useful. But... well, something useful, no. I mean, there was something, but nothing really particularly special, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, never mind. There's actually absolutely nothing here. And I really wonder where... wait, what was in here? This is a normal shop, right? Yeah, of course it's a normal shop. So I'm one hit away from dying. So basically, these rocks can actually kill me. Okay, maybe with another hit they can kill me. Never mind, it was the monster, the one that killed me. Whatever, that's fine. Let me actually save. I mean, if I'm gonna spawn in the overworld, doesn't really matter. I really wonder what the hell I should be looking for, or what I should be looking for. What happens? Actually, I wanna see what happens if I play the flute in that empty lake that was close to where the infinite forest was. That or choose explore the second dungeon again in case I miss something, which honestly seems to be a pretty likely case. So this is where the fairy is, right? For example here, what happens if I blew the ocarina here? Or the flute, or whatever the hell this is. Okay, that actually worked, I can't believe it. I didn't expect that to work. And what's in here? Oh, this is actually the 7th dungeon, nice. And that was almost magical. Like, the first thing I try actually worked, I can't believe it. Alright, but that's a good thing. Okay, I already battled this monster before and it's really nothing special. I win bombs, which I actually need. That's pretty cool. A dark room again. That only has a lot of bats, that's totally fine. What? Wait, what? Why did they all die? I don't know, but it's a pretty weird room. Oh. So they take 2 hits even with this sword. That's interesting. Nice. Okay, so this is back at the beginning, nice. Oh, I can block the boomerangs without much trouble here. That's pretty good. Oh, a fairy? So maybe that hint that the old men say that there are secrets on the land where the fairies don't live actually mean this. So if that's the case, I actually interpreted it correctly. Wow, this boss, really? This is such a lame boss. I mean, it's so easy to kill. Literally, you have to play the flute and then hit him, and he's dead. Oh, skeletons. I'm gonna try. I mean, okay, maybe there wasn't anything. Maybe here? No. Okay, maybe I should wait until I actually get the map to try and bomb anything. It's an old man. There's a secret in the tip of the nose. Sure. There's a secret in the tip of the nose. What nose? Which one? Which, like, whose nose? There is a secret in the tip of the nose. The tip of the nose. What do you mean by that? I'm trying to think like a pretty pronounced ghost or something like that. But I don't think there's anything like that. At the tip of the nose. How interesting. The tip of the nose. Like, there are so many ways to interpret that I don't really know how to. Also, I'm lost for some reason. Which room did I miss? Like, I already went here, right? Isn't this where the old man told me that? So maybe I should start bombing. Because I don't feel like there's another way, right? Or maybe... No, this is actually where the old man was. Maybe he means that there's a secret here. No? Well, screw you. In the tip of the nose. What the hell? But like I said, I don't think there's... I think I bombed every single side of this room. And there's absolutely nothing, so... I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, it's a pretty suspicious room, but I think I already got everything from there. So, up there is the old man, and I don't care about him right now. Down there is more dungeon, but nothing really special. And to the left there is the entrance, so... Am I missing something? I think I... Oh. Alright. Maybe I was missing something. That's pretty weird that you have to bomb a wall to actually continue. I mean, sure, why not? But it's still pretty weird. Okay, there's a key. I don't really need it, but whatever. What I really need instead of a key is an actual map. That would be really useful to have, if I have to be completely honest. Oh, more Triceratops? They don't need to kill them, right? I mean, they aren't blocking anything, so... Oh, more of this. Wait, let me check what's in here. A dark room. A closed dark room with tons of skeletons. Oh, a compass, alright. Nice. Well, at least there's something. Let's see if the whole... this room even looks like... Okay. I don't know if there's something here or not, but... if there is, it will be up here. And there's nothing up there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the bombs for now. Can you give me a map, actually? Another one of these? I mean, sure, I don't have any problem with that, but... oh, he split into 3 of them. Still doesn't make a difference, he sucks regardless. No, if only I could hit him, there it is. Okay, that was completely useless. More of this. I'm pretty surprised that these are the enemies on this dungeon, since they are really not that strong at all, especially because I can block their projectiles with my normal shield. I don't even need the standard one. Grumble, grumble. Pretty wise words. What, you want me to kill you or what? You want me to? Doesn't look like I can kill him, right? No, it seems like it's just like the old man. Maybe there is an entrance if I use the bombs, right? They have to use force. Rumble, rumble, yeah. Pretty useful tip. Wait, there's really nothing? So this is a troll or what? Did I just got troll and scam at the same time? It's a pretty dangerous combination. Maybe I should check what the door with the key had. If it has the map, that will be amazing. It was right here, right? One of these? Yeah, it was this one, where the Triceratops are. I bet you would like to have more bombs. Honestly, yeah, why not? 16, that's a pretty good number. And speaking of bombs... okay, maybe there's really nothing useful, alright. I wonder what happens if I defeat all of them. Maybe a map will appear and I just wasted a bomb. Can you... okay, let's check it out. Okay, one of them is dead. Damn it, who did you miss that? ₹5, huh? I wouldn't really say that that was worth it at all, but whatever. Maybe there's something here if I play with the blocks. I don't know, maybe. This looks pretty weird. I don't think that I found any exit here. And I think I already bombed this place, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already bombed this, but I'm just gonna try again, just in case. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful, damn it. Okay, actually, I probably should at least try to set it to know what is in here. Although I already think I did it, but I don't know if anything useful came from that. No, absolutely nothing useful came from that. This is really weird. Actually, let's look at the map so far. So it seems that I don't think going back is gonna be useful, to be honest. So might as well attempt to destroy some things on the upper side of the map. Like for example, here, what happens if I try this? No, not that, I meant a bomb. Absolutely nothing. Perfect. Really like when absolutely nothing happens. Okay. What about here? I can try in the right and the upper side. Nice. Okay, this thing again. I don't really know what this monster is all about. It's so easy to kill that. Okay, I didn't really want a key, to be honest. Maybe there's something else here. Not there. Should I try down here? Nothing down there. Maybe upside? Damn it. What about here on the upside? Nothing. Alright. Oh, actually I know what I can try with that dumbass up there. Although I don't know if it's gonna be useful at all. Also, let's see if there's something here. I don't think there is. No. And down there is not gonna be useful to use. So I think there is something that I can do against this idiot. Let's see if I can mind control his mind or something. Well, I don't know why I expect that to work, honestly, but it seemed like a good idea, if I had to be honest. It actually seemed like a good idea, and I'm pretty sure that I already tried to bomb that, and it didn't work. Maybe I have to play the flute or something? I mean, when in doubt, you should play the flute. Really? Dude, there is a door right behind you. Why can't you just walk past it? Like, what are you afraid of? And I can't kill him at all, so I really don't know what to do. Maybe this. I don't even know why that's still a thing. That thing is completely useless. What, you want me to turn yourself on fire? No. I really don't think I can kill him, sadly. So, I think attempting to kill him is completely useless. But if that's useless, I don't know what I should do. Like, look at the map. Okay, let's look at the map, right? So, the only place that basically is a dead end is the one that I just visit, which is the upper side of the map. And then I'm here, so when I'm here, you would expect that I already tried to bomb upwards on this room and it didn't work. I also tried bombing upwards here and it didn't work either. I think I already tried to bomb in every direction in this room, right? I don't remember if I tried this one. Yeah, I think I already tried that one. Oh yeah, of course I tried right also and it didn't work. I don't know why I would want a key when there's barely any doors with keys anyways. Maybe the right side of this one, but I'm also pretty sure that I already tried and it didn't work. Of course I'm not gonna try the left side because there's already a room in there, so I don't see any point of trying it. So what's in here? So this room, for example, I can try seeing if there's something upside, but it really doesn't look like it. Like in fact I think I already tried this, right? And it didn't work. So there's nothing here either, and even if I light it with the candle, there isn't any block that I can push. I already tried to push those 4 blocks too. I already tried killing all these triceratops and the only thing they gave me was a damn rupee. I don't know if there's anything on the left here, but I don't think that's the case. No, that's not the case. I really am running out of options. I don't know what I should be doing. I don't think there's anything on the left. What's even in here? Well, there was a key in here, and I don't need it. Maybe whatever the old man is saying is actually useful here. Let's say that the secret is at the tip of the nose, and I really don't know what nose he's talking about. I was thinking that it could be those statues, but honestly it doesn't look likely. You know, the good part about this dungeon is that the enemies so far aren't hard at all, so... This is so weird. What's also weird here is that all of the bats die when one of them die, I think. If a specific bat dies here... Yeah, it seems like they all die for some reason, but I can't seem to be able to push any block here. So I don't think I understand the point of this room. There doesn't seem... yeah, if I go up, there is a room that I already been into. This is also a dead end. Well, no, never mind. The dead end is actually a lot more to the right. I think I already tried to bomb these rooms and there was literally nothing. I definitely tried to bomb this room and there was also nothing here. So I don't think I know what I'm missing. I definitely have to go past that ogre, but if he doesn't say absolutely anything, he should say grumble grumble as if I understand what the hell he was saying. So I don't think I understand what I should be doing. Like the old man that told me there is a secret in the tip of the nose. I really don't know what you mean by that, dude. I mean, I'm trying my best to figure out your riddle language and I definitely don't see anything. I don't know if I bombed this though. Well, doesn't even matter. Damn. I think this is the first dungeon where I'm actually stuck inside the dungeon. Normally the dungeons are pretty, even if they are not exactly straightforward, most of the time you just need to go forward until you eventually beat the dungeon. But here, I don't know, there doesn't seem to be anything that there doesn't seem to be any solid lead that I can follow here. Maybe I definitely have to do something to that damn ogre, but I don't know what, because maybe I need whatever hidden item there is on the second dungeon, if that's even a thing, but I'm not sure. And then there is this one. This is actually the old man that sold me the weapon, the bomb slots. Oh, maybe there... no, never mind. If there was something up there, it will be the other room. So maybe I definitely need the item for the second dungeon. And if that's the case, then I really don't know what to do, because the second dungeon didn't seem to have any item in it. So this is pretty confusing, I gotta say. I think I already bombed every room that I could bomb. This one, surprisingly, the only thing it had is a damn key, and that's it. But it doesn't seem that using the flute is gonna help me. There's a secret at the tip of the nose. What the hell does he mean by that? But it's kind of obvious to me that if I want to continue, somehow I have to get past this asshole. But the problem is that I can't. It just says grumble grumble, which is really useful for him, but definitely not for me. I really don't understand what he's trying to tell me. Maybe I have to shoot him with an arrow? No. And I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have expected it to work. But if that's not what I should be doing, then... Honestly, I already tried to hit him with anything, with everything I have. And nothing worked, so... This thing also didn't work. I really don't know what I should be doing here. Maybe I need an item that I don't have, but... Maybe I'm supposed to do something with the damn boomerang, and it doesn't look like it. Because if I hit him with the boomerang, he's gonna get pissed. And the fires are start shooting at me. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. I really don't. Damn, I'm stuck. Maybe I really should try to see if there was something in the second dungeon or something. Because otherwise I really don't know what to do. Maybe there is an item that it's useful for that dumbass right there, but it also surprises me that so far I haven't found the map of the dungeon. So well, that sucks, but I really can't do anything about it. I really can't do anything. I mean, I can try going for the second dungeon, but other than that, there isn't much I can do. Well, I guess I'm gonna be going for the second dungeon, maybe. Maybe I could try bombing the left side of this room, if I haven't already. I don't think I have. Also, I like how the statues don't give a damn about the stop time. No, there's nothing there. And that sucks, but I really don't... Oh, and it gets hidden again, so I have to use the float again if I wanted to go. But that's fine, I mean... Let's see if by actually using the float I land on the second dungeon. No, this is the sixth one. This is the first one. Is this the second one? Yeah, this is the second one, right? Alright. So basically the reason why I'm here is because this is the only dungeon that didn't feature or where I didn't find any secret room. You know, those underground rooms that have items in them. And honestly that's pretty weird because every other one had something that I could use, so this one I'm pretty sure it also has to have something. So first I'm gonna try doing easy things like trying to push these blocks, so maybe a secret staircase appears, but if that doesn't work then maybe this dungeon doesn't really have any additional room. I mean, it might be the case. It will be strange, but it can totally be the case. Maybe this room has something. I didn't mean to do that, damn it. Although I don't have many of these to spend, so I should be careful. I mean, I might as well use them all here, and there's nothing. I don't think there's any other room that is as suspicious as that one when it comes to place to bomb. Although there's a lot of rooms that might look suspicious, but a lot of them had like keys before when you defeated every single enemy, so I think I'm gonna be looking for rooms that actually have blocks like this, which seems to be the only ones that have secrets in them. Like I think most, if not every single secret of the previous dungeons, those secrets actually were accessed by moving a block, so maybe I have to do something like that. Like for example here, right? So this room that has 4 blocks may be a good candidate to have a hidden room in it, right? And you know, all of the blocks are separated, so it looks a lot like it. there's nothing. Damn it. Damn, I really didn't expect to get stuck inside a dungeon instead of, you know, getting stuck in the overworld. But it seems that you can totally get stuck in the dungeon too. And no, these statues don't seem to have anything in them. I already pushed these blocks, right? Yeah, I probably did. This is the old man. Alright. Yeah, which is telling you how to beat the boss and all that stuff. Maybe there is no hidden room in this dungeon after all. Which I admit that is pretty weird, but maybe that's just how it is. No, none of this seems like it can be pushed, so... And of course this is the boss room, so this is already the end of it. And of course this is where the Triforce fragment was in, and there's absolutely nothing else. Which leads me to think that well, first of all, there's nothing in this dungeon that I haven't gotten yet. And the second thing that it leads me to think is that I might need something else from some other place, but damn, that advice from the old man that says the secret is there's a secret at the tip of the nose, I really don't know what they mean. That has to be one of the worst scripted messages that this game told me already. So I'm gonna assume that there's nothing here. I also really wonder why these statues are even here. Like, even if there is one that wards a staircase, that secret entrance doesn't seem to have anything special compared to the normal entrance. Well, this one doesn't even have it, so... I really wonder what I should be doing here. Maybe I have to bring him a potion or something? I don't know, it's the only item that I don't have and I haven't used. But I really don't feel like spending all that money on a damn potion. I really don't know what to do. Maybe I should end the stream, because I'm also getting kind of tired, but I don't know what to do on that 7th dungeon. It's really a shame, because as I said, I found I finally found the 7th dungeon and I can't progress. That's pretty fucked up. And even if I could find the 8 dungeon somehow, I mean, if I can beat the 7 one, I probably won't be able to beat the 8 one either. But I also don't have any leads, and the fact that the old man is telling me that there is a secret at the tip of the nose doesn't really help me at all. Like, what nose? What nose is he talking about? Secret at the tip of the nose. Like, I know that tip of the nose can be used as an expression of saying that there is something right in front of you and you're not seeing it. But I think in this game a lot of the cryptic messages are more literal than anything else, so maybe I'm doing something wrong here. As to what am I doing wrong, I really don't know. But there has to be something wrong. Also, I think I already checked that this statues and there was this thing. And this secret that this old man is telling me is basically another old man that also lives in a secret dead end. And the only thing that he does is basically betting rupees, which is, like you would expect, it's completely useless. Maybe I could try playing the ocarina on this lake too. Right? Maybe there's gonna be something. Or the flute. Wait, no, this is not the flute. Never mind, it was completely useless. Well, that might be also another possible good strategy. Like trying to play the flute in every how's it called? In every lake I found. Also, this place, for example, might be a little suspicious, the fact that, but I doubt that there will be any secret in here, right? No, doesn't look likely. I mean, it actually does look likely, but I don't know if they will put something outside, like crossing a river, right? Damn, I really wish I really wish I knew what I should be doing here, but the 7 dungeons just completely shatter my hopes of doing anything useful. And trying to do the 8 dungeon is gonna be a pain in the butt too, so... What was in here again? And the lady selling the medicines. Really wondering what I should be doing. The thing is, I could keep exploring the 7 dungeon, but I don't think I missed anything there. Like every single path that could have led to a secret room, I already explored it. So I really don't feel like there's anything left there. Which completely sucks, but... I mean, the idea that the 7 dungeon is here is already pretty cryptic, right? But the fact that I can do anything outside of that, it's pretty dumb. Maybe I should try going now that I'm full health. Going to the 6th dungeon, to that room that was full of enemies that I couldn't explore because I was getting killed. Seems to be like the only choice remaining, really. Because otherwise I think that I already explored, like I already fully explored this dungeon. I really don't feel like there's anything that I haven't tried. So maybe going to the 6th dungeon might be the best choice after all. So let's see if I can get transported to the 6th dungeon. This is the 4th one, right? Yeah, this is the 4th one. Okay, I don't need this one. This is the 3rd one. Okay, I also don't need this one. And the 2nd one? Come on, how hard can it be for you to transport me to the actual the 6th dungeon? The 3rd one again. Alright, if you wanna keep me spinning. I wish there was a way to manipulate on which dungeon you landed instead of it being random. But you know, the fact... Okay, this seems to be at least the closest one. Kinda like the closest one. Maybe when the old man says there is a secret at the tip of the nose, maybe he means that there is a secret if I hit him. I mean, when he says at the tip of the nose, he might as well be saying that there is a secret right in front of me. And if he is that secret and I have to hit him in order to get that secret, I mean, it might work. It's not like I want to kill the old man or anything like that, but it really doesn't seem like there is much options left. Wait, where was the 6th dungeon again? I think it was below this thing, right? I think it was here, yeah, it was right here. So let's explore and see what the hell is in here. At the very last dungeon, the very last room of the dungeon. Let's see if I can find something useful. I don't think that's gonna be the case. But honestly, you never know. Never know until you try. This is gonna be the hard part though. And the good part is that if I rule out this dungeon and the last room of this dungeon, and there's nothing else in this dungeon, then I can basically roll this whole dungeon out and just don't come back again at all, which will be really good. Also, it's insane how these enemies are so hard that they are actually harder than the 7 dungeon enemies. Maybe I haven't still seen the worst of the 7 dungeons, so maybe there's still a lot more to come. But even then, I feel like these enemies are really hard compared to any other enemy I face, and they take a lot more hits than the majority of the enemies, really, so... I'm out of here. I'm also out of here. Let me go. I have to go down and see what I can find. I mean, go down and actually defeat every single douchebag in this room. Which is, of course, easier said than done. Oh, let me come here, nice. Okay, nice. Yeah. I can't believe I did all of that just for a damn bomb. Maybe it's telling me that I have to bomb one of the walls, but I doubt it. Or whatever, I mean, I already came this far, might as well try it, right? Alright, it was completely useless. I really won't say I'm disappointed because I expected to be disappointed already, so... Also, the problem with entering dungeons that you already have completed is that there's no way back. Like, there's no way to get back to the entrance without actually walking all the way back. I will say that at least the good thing is that there's absolutely nothing in this dungeon, I guess. Like nothing else that I haven't picked up yet, so I guess that's good, I can rule it out. Maybe there is a shortcut. No, there's not gonna be a shortcut there. Also, I hope that these enemies that break your shield stop appearing in other dungeons, because that will suck. Maybe I can try looking for the rooms at the right, just in case I actually missed something. Like, I really want to completely rule this dungeon out. Like, I want to make sure I'm not like there's nothing left for me to do in this dungeon. And if I can make sure of that, I can basically just stop altogether. Also, that closed door, I already went to the other side of that door, and there's absolutely... I think there was something, but I already picked it up. And if there was nothing, then yeah, fuck it. So what about this room? Did I beat this room even? I can't remember, and I don't think I can beat it because they are screwing me over and I'm one hit away. Damn it. These enemies are trash, they really are trash. Like, they are so hard. Maybe instead of going here, maybe I can go this way. and then to the right. Oh, I actually can. Okay, that's perfect. So what was here? Nothing. There are secrets. Okay, yeah, this is basically telling you where the entrance to the 7th dungeon is, which is basically the only lake where there isn't a fairy in it. And you have to play the flute and it revolves the way and all that stupid stuff. So now that you know that, basically, well, I guess the positive part here is that I can just completely rule this dungeon out. Just wanna remember what the hell was in here, which is the other side of the closed door. Like that's where the secret, where the flute was actually, right? I'm pretty sure that's where I picked up the flute. Like when you beat all the enemies, a secret passage opens and it's where you pick up the flute. So basically I don't think there's anything of interest left in this dungeon, which is great because I hate this dungeon. But the bad part is that I don't have any leads, really. That's the worst part. The fact that I don't have any leads for the other dungeon, that's what sucks about it. How do you feel about that? Huh? Okay. I got owned for being smug about it. Alright. Let me actually save, and I think this is also a pretty good way to end the stream too, because I really don't know what I should be doing, and honestly I don't think there is much left to do to me. So I might figure it out on the next stream, I guess, but right now I don't feel like figuring it out. Actually, you know what, just to rule it out, just as a way of knowing that I'm not missing that, I wanna check if hitting the old man in the 7th dungeon actually does something. Because I don't wanna go to sleep thinking about what I could have done in that dungeon. So let's go to the 7th dungeon and see if hitting the old man in the face does something. It probably won't, like I really don't expect it to do anything useful, to be completely honest. But if it does do something useful, then that will be great. Okay, it's not here, it's in the other one. It's exactly in this one. Honestly, I doubt that that's gonna be a solution. But if I don't try it, I really won't be able to know for sure. So I'm pretty sure that the old man here was in the bottom right, like all the way to the right, I'm pretty sure. Or no, never mind, I think it was up here, right? So there is a secret at the tip of the nose. Well, maybe it wasn't what I thought it would. What if I play the flute? No, I don't think this old man has anything for me. So, I mean, I guess I should say that I'm disappointed, but not really. I'm also pretty sure I already bombed the room, at least to the right. What if I bomb you? nothing. It's a secret at the tip of the nose. How am I supposed to know what you mean at the tip of the nose? So I guess I'm gonna try a couple interactions with the ogre at the end of the dungeon, but I don't think there's gonna be anything useful, really. Damn, I guess I'm stuck after all. And this is one of the parts where I'm stuck, and I really have no idea how to continue. Wait. No, but this isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. And that isn't also gonna do anything. I mean, I have bombs to spend, so it's not like I'm wasting anything by trying to use the bombs. This is the weirdest part of all. The fact that this room has nothing outside of a key that I don't need at all. At least it's telling me that the boss is close, but why would I care about that if I can't go there? Also, I've been so mind-blocked by this that I forgot to check how the stream is going. Thankfully it's going fine, but this is still really weird. So you are my problem here. I don't know what you mean. Rumble. Who am I supposed to know? Maybe I need a translator or something, but I don't think I've seen any of that. Also, no, bombing him doesn't help. But I mean, there is something here, and even if there wasn't anything hidden, there's clearly a door behind this asshole that I can't go to, because apparently he's blocking the way. Somehow it's blocking all the way. But I don't think I have anything to do. The only item that I think I haven't tried, it's the potion, but I don't think that's gonna work, and I don't wanna waste my rupees for anything, so really don't know what to do here. And this should be the most obvious option, because, you know, mind control or whatever doesn't really work, so I really don't know what I should be doing here. And it's not like he's gonna die just because I hit him. So I really don't know what to do. Honestly, might as well kill me so I can save and be ready for the next stream, right? This is so dumb. I don't have any leads and I have no idea what I should or shouldn't be doing, really. Like, I literally have no idea of what I should be doing. Well, whatever. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna try to figure it out on the next stream, really, because right now I don't have any lead and I'm kind of tired, so I should be, I'm gonna be trying on the next stream and see if I find something or if I'm gonna still be stuck. I really don't know what's gonna happen, but that's something that I'm gonna worry about on the next stream. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I will see you all on the next stream, so take care.